Hi everybody, I'm Philip Duncan. Thanks for joining us for our weekend weather update and the outlook for the second half of the school holidays coming up. So this is the animated wind map, that subtropical system to our north falling apart. There's a very light southwesterly for the South Island and a lot of high pressure coming. In fact, the high pressure is really what is dominating our weather for the next 3 or 4 days. And temperatures are going to be above average in a number of areas, although average weather for many of the South Island's southern and eastern sides, a little bit cooler than average around Banks Peninsula, Timaru area. North Island looks fairly warm. And then we get to Saturday and many places look warmer than average, especially the inland part of the South Island. But that little cooler weather around Christchurch moves up around Hawke's Bay, and so it's slightly cooler there than average, but still most places are looking pretty good this weekend. So this is Saturday. High pressure dominates around the country with those cooler showers moving in around Hawke's Bay and Gisborne area, and that's why it's just a little bit cooler. Nothing major, just a few showers in the mix. Slightly warmer than average for the South Island as those westerlies start to develop. In some areas inland could be several degrees above normal. On Sunday, no real changes, although a little bit of a southerly change for the South Island might bring in a few showers for Southland. Up in the North Island, there's just the shower risk in there, mostly into the afternoon as those showers start to bubble up. As we head in towards next week, no real change on Monday either. High pressure in charge, a few showers on the west coast with the southwesterly winds blowing for you. And on Tuesday, those sou'westers, they start to turn nor'west, and now they start to warm up. And you've got this big high to the north, so things are still settled and calm over the North Island, but temperatures are going to lift up as those nor'westers come in around Tuesday, which means by Wednesday of next week, things start to get quite interesting. There is a wintry change coming in for the lower South Island, Southland and Otago and Fiordland. In comes that cold south to southwesterly, or it might even be southeasterly for some others. Further north, you've got an area of heavy rain over here on the west coast. And further north from that, mild nor'westers coming in out of the subtropics. So that will make a number of areas warm, windy and dry. But this area out here is one to keep an eye on. That low could deepen, and so as we go towards the end of next week, the timing might not be perfect for the school holidays, but for the agricultural sector, that rain might be welcome, but it's not yet locked in. There's a bit of a question mark about exactly what will happen to that system, but worth keeping an eye on, especially if you need a bit of rain or if you're traveling around New Zealand next Thursday and Friday. That is all from me. We're away on Monday. We're actually meeting with the government finally to discuss open data and why government agencies are allowed to block it for their own commercial reasons. So we're hopeful that the Minister will be open to listening to us, and we look forward to reporting back to you on what happens. That is all from me. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next Tuesday.